Andy Nowicki, AltRightNovelist.com. Love bombing is a strategy employed by cult leaders and charismatic, manipulative people of all stripes, of all denominations, of all affiliations, and also by just regular people in certain situations. What is love bombing? Love bombing is when you target somebody who is lonely, who is needy, who is generally isolated, and doesn't have many or any friends, or is otherwise living an unfulfilled life. You target such a person, you find such people, and you shower them with affection. You shower them with love, hence the term love bombing. Bombing, of course, is a little bit more aggressive than showering, but it's the same idea. You rain it down on them. Give them these things that in their hearts they really want, these feelings that they really want to have, because life is drab and dreary for them and unfulfilled and unfulfilling. So you give them these things, and it's not just a question of being generically nice to them. Love bombers are much shrewder than that, and they're much more able to cultivate whatever it is that this particular person wants. They can alter the form that their love bombing takes, depending on the personality of the person whom they are targeting. And it must also, I think, be understood that while love bombing is manipulative, it's not necessarily totally insincere, because some people who use it, I would say anybody who uses it well, anybody who puts actual effort into it, who doesn't just employ it, in this generic way that isn't ultimately that effective, but who is able to tailor it depending on who the target is. Anybody like that must think somewhere in his heart of hearts that the person that they are targeting is going to be the better for it. And they must sincerely believe in the message in some way. And that manifests in how they employ the love bombing, in which in many cases the love bombing may seem like actual genuine love. But, of course, love bombing is not actual genuine love. Love bombing is manipulative. Love is not manipulative. Love bombing is a means to gain a greater end. Love is an end in itself. And that's why the low status male in particular has to be careful, because it's very easy for him to be manipulated in this way by women, and women are very good at manipulating. When I say that, I'm not saying that in a way that is anti-woman, because men are good at certain things themselves, and bad at other things. And some of the things that men are good at are good, and some of the things that men are good at are bad, and the same goes for women. And one of the bad things that women are good at, women are better at, is manipulation. Better than men, I mean. Low status men are men who are not wanted by women, generally speaking. But women can use them women can find ways to use them as a means to an end for their own whatever it might be, whatever they have in mind. They can employ their own form of love bombing. This isn't anything as grandiose as you would find on the scale of, say, a political candidate or a cult leader or any other public figure wanting to gain adherence, but it can be just as, shall we say, effective. I was going to say deadly. Either way, it's something that men should be on the lookout for. Low status men should be on the lookout for women who are employing love bombing. When you have a woman who is out of your league, quote unquote, I'm not saying that she is out of your league, but by society's standards, she's considered to be out of your league. She considers herself to be out of your league, but she's treating you as if you were in her league, as if you were better than her, and she's treating you with awe and reverence and giving you praise and so forth. That's when you should be on the lookout, because it's not love. Be assured, it isn't love. It's love bombing. Know the difference. Know the difference and behave accordingly. Andy Nowicki, altrightnovelist.com.